In fact, it has been very difficult to find the location. We have made 1 year and a half to find the location. And this one was very particular, written, adapted from the book. But it was very interesting because around the ghost town there was the sea. And it reminded us the Italian Western locations, but there was no desert of rocks, but blue desert. Mm-hmm. And in fact, for us, it was more important to see the outside of the village more than the inside, rich enough to stand for 1 hour and a half.
And where was that location specifically?
It was in Corsica.
Okay. Now, the other question I have is, there's so many indelible, incredible images in this film. Was there a single image that sort of sparked your, or inspired you from the book that you were working from, because it was an adaptation of a pulp novel?
The book is very visual, so when you read the book, it's like a storyboard. You imagine all the images. And when we have read the book, it reminded us the Italian Western. After, I don't know, maybe it's more images from other films that inspired us. There is a Lucio Fulci movie called Luca il Contrabbandiere, with Poliziesco, so hard-boiled police movie from Italy. And with a guy who had a gun in the mouth, and it's a very strong image, and it has inspired us a lot for some sequences. And after, there are some sentences, there are some flashbacks in the movie with the girl with
shadow people.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And it was 2 sentences in the book, and these sentences has inspired us a lot, and it allowed us to enter our own universe in the universe of the book.
Do you remember what those sentences were, what they sort of encapsulated, what the idea, what they expressed? You can say it in French and we can try to interpret.
So there were 2 sentences. The first one was Luce and the writer, Bernier, made love in front of people full of gold. And the second sentence, they made Olympic Games of sex with ropes.
Okay. Now you have the script, you found the location. Again, this is such a visually driven film. Do you guys storyboard, or are you finding it in the moment? Are you actually planning every shot out immaculately in advance, or are you actually shooting it as you go, for the edit?
No, we everything was really prepared before. First, because the village was inaccessible. Inaccessible with cars or anything. Each morning we had to walk on the mountain, and we need to work. So we had to be really prepared, because if we forgot something, we can't say, oh, okay, hey, François, the producers, we need an helicopter to put something. And so we were really, really prepared for that. And the second reason is, ouais, mais c'est pas ça que je voulais dire après, mais bon, voilà.
Storyboards, no.
Voilà, exactement. Et aussi, because we storyboard a lot, because our way to tell the story is visual and sounds. We prefer to make the audience understand by their senses and not with the dialogues. with the didactic dialogues. So we have to construct our purpose, and for that we have to think before. We can't improvise. It's impossible to come and say, okay, here. No, we have. It's really word for us. Each shot is a word, and when you edit, each shot is just after this one, and it's a sentence. So we have to write it visually and with the sound before. We can't improvise.
Now, speaking about the sound design of this film is incredible. What was the process of putting that sound together? My understanding is that you didn't shoot any direct sound, and it was all created in the studio.
Yeah. In fact, we do another shooting with the Foley guy. So after the editing, we have this without any sound. And so during 2 weeks, the Foley guy is doing a lot of sounds. And then we are editing it during 3 months. And we can balance each sound is made with several sounds, so it's
It's a lot of work. You're tired talking about it. The linearity and the chronology and jumping around in time, was that an idea taken from the book? And was that difficult to organize in the assembly of the edit?
First, it's in the book, the different point of view with the hour.
So yes, in the book there is this construction with different point of views and with the hours. And in fact, at one point we have destroyed this construction because in the book, till the end, it's you have the hour very linear. And in fact, to destroy that, it allowed us to make something more oniric, and to have another point of view of these guys who are shooting at themselves, and to make something more like of performance or happening, and not just people who are shooting on themselves.
First, I read the book, and there were a lot of Western images in this book. So I was telling Bruno to read the book because it's we can make an adaptation because we wanted to make a Western because it was like a fantasy.
So yes, it's the book who have given all this Italian Western aspect.
Yeah, and so you wanted to make a Western. This book provided the story provided the perfect opportunity to do so. So it's kind of both at once.
Thank you for the.
What were some of the specific, I guess, references and films that you want that sort of inspired this film? The ones that were most important to you?
The first inspiration was the book. After, as said Hélène, it reminded us the Italian Western style, and we wanted to tell the story through this aspect, and it reminded us too the polizieschi style. It's the Italian hard-boiled crime films. And it's a book of 71, and it's like if someone gave us a script of the 70s and we had to do it, so it was very fun to do that. And in the book, the main character, Luce, who is not the main character in the book but in the film, reminded us Nikit Saint-Phal, who is a French artist of New Realism. And in fact, we have told after the story through this art movement. You have Yves Klein, who did body painting, the naked girl with paint on the body. And it reminded us to Armand, who is doing, he destroyed cars and things like that. And so we thought that it was a good way to tell an action movie through that art movement.
What came first, the action or the performance? Like, what was more important for you, I suppose?
The book is an action book. And through this character of Luce, it allows us to go in another way, another world, and so to make this action movie like a performance, like an happening. And so it gives another perspective on the action. It's not just, as I told, people who shooting on each other, but to make something different.
Yeah, and like this to have distance on those guys who are shooting everywhere. And,
Ants running around.
yeah, and having another look on that.
And the fact that the location, it's not, in a city, it's not urban, but it's mineral, I don't know how to say. It
On the rocks.
yeah, on the rocks. It give like a timeless aspect to the story.
Yeah, what was the moment what was maybe the shot or the image that you were most satisfied, most excited to capture?
Me, it's Pierre who get shot by the machine gun, and she gets undressed by the machine gun.
It's funny because I was thinking about that. Maybe not for the same thing, because in fact maybe maybe you haven't noticed, but with the sound, we have made like a symphony of bum 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 bum, bum. And I remember the moment we have created this symphony, and it was for that for me.
It's the same.
It was
Totally, yeah.
Cool.
Because for us, Cry of a Prostitute, it's like the film is not an homage to Cry of a Prostitute, but it was our main reference in mind, because it's like a policiesco shot like a western in a Mediterranean location and not in an urban location, and for us it was our main reference.
How do you find your actors? That was the other part of the question. How do you find the actors?
Some of them it's because some friends present them to us, but in fact we have made a casting, and in the casting we have shot one sequence with each actor, and then we have made an editing to know which group will be the good combination. So finally, what we wanted, it was a group, and we haven't chosen one actor just for him, but because it was the great combination with the other.
Yeah, so you shoot all the faces and then
Yeah.
you then combine them and see which faces
Exactly.
you like together.
Yeah.
It's like you're
Which
creating a
one
cool
will-
shot effect.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
We 1 year.
It took 1 year to find
Yeah,
everyone?
yeah.
Wow. That's a lot of faces. Thank you so much. Please. Give it up for the